The student cohort is a completely international cohort. We study in 5 different countries, 18 different campuses are engaged in the same course, and cohorts come in about 5 times a year, so we're continually confronted with delivering this course to a very diverse range of students. English language is a second, third or fourth language for many of the students. There's great diversity in the prerequisite knowledge for the course, with some students having studied the concepts of the course in their own language or in a different educational context to a much higher level to what we're teaching, and others who have never encountered the concepts before.
So what are your teaching and learning challenges that you're hoping educational technologies will help you address?
The course itself has been confirmed as a really solid course in terms of the content and the concepts that are developed. However, students report difficulty in understanding those concepts in a second language. Educational technology will assist students to be able to access the information as they need it. So to be able to review concepts so that their language is developed well enough to understand the concepts, and then be able to keep coming back to the basic inputs as they encounter difficulties with application throughout the course. Those students who have already encountered or mastered the concepts will be able to move more quickly through the exercises and then concentrate on the areas where they most need that input. We're hoping that educational technology will enable us to break down the concepts into small enough components that the students can digest that, practice it as many times as they need to, and then progress when they're confident that they can progress to the next unit.
So it's customising the delivery much more.
Yes.
And I imagine that the students not only have a diversity of language abilities, but they may be having to learn a different way of learning as well.
It's not only the students but also the teaching staff who have this. We have set curriculum, and that curriculum is outlined in a tutorial book and readings, and also in a teacher handbook. Because the course is delivered in multi-campuses and staff and students have different educational expectations, the way in which the curriculum is understood differs according to where it is taught. Having some standard units which are delivered flexibly will enable the offshore and the domestic students to encounter the same type of learning and to receive exactly the same advice and exercises to follow. So it makes more apparent what the written handbooks perhaps can't make apparent.
And assist those offshore teachers to expand their teaching repertoire as well.
Absolutely, yeah, and that's a continual challenge that we have.